MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Corey Kluber is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. And in the outfield, Michael Brantley. You can put him anywhere out there in the outfield. He can play left, right, or center, and we may see that before the game is over. He's that versatile. He can go get it with the best of them.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Toronto, shortstop, number 2.
And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber, 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Adam Jones goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Josh Donaldson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. HR, what are they going to have to focus on to try to win this one and stay alive?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Garrett Richards will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game. All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And down there catching Stephen Vogt. You know, he's a solid catcher behind the plate, but he also has the ability, because he's a pretty good athlete, to play first and the outfield and not hurt you in those positions.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Tribe, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. His past history with Richards, just a 1 for 9. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. This ball will be chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see, it's all over in the senior circuit as the winner of our series here will square off against the LA Dodgers in the World Series. And there are certainly plenty of storylines there. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Here's Steve Pearce now, man at first after the 2-out walk. Richards comes set. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off. If he took this hack at that slider, he thought it was going to be over the plate and just kept running away.
Here's the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two men are on with 2 men out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And another foul ball. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Encarnacion rounds the corner and is headed home. And Jones puts it on the money. He's out at home plate. Indians strand a couple. Still no score. Settling in now, Carlos Santana.
Leading off for the
He'll
Blue
start
Jays,
things out here against
first
Corey
baseman,
Kluber.
Carlos Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Fouled straight back. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Line toward right center. And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Striding into the box, Jose Abreu. Lifetime against Corey Kluber, 12 hits in 36 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in the good hitters count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they continue to stay in good counts.
A runner at first with no outs here. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Vogt. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Kipnis on to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing now by Bautista as this is on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off with a Tribe, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. A payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Naquin is on his way home, and a relay home, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch on its way. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now that's popped up. Calling for it. Segura looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. His past history with Richards, 1 for 6. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line. And there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. we may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. A man on third with 2 down. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on a pitch that winds up hitting him. And rather bizarrely, the inning is over. 1 for Cleveland thanks to this swing from Lonnie Chisenhall. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Digging in, Hernan Perez. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hernan Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene.
So digging in now, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Ready for another chance? Adam Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Cold strike on the change. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His first homer so far in the series, and with it the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Now batting.
In now, Steve Pearce. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. One and one. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball four according to Woody Keller.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. Now the tag by Segura. They're going to get him at second base.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians strike for one on this solo homer. We're through 3 here by the lake. It's now 2-0 Indians. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Josh Donaldson.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Chisenhall on the move. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
So striding in, Joe Carter comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
0-1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Santana waiting on a 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Kipnis is there. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in, Tyler Naquin.
Leading off
no
the fourth
official
for the
at bat
Indians,
for him, but he has scored a
center
run in this
fielder,
one.
number 30.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Line fouled off to the left and over the Indians dugout. Another 2-2 offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 9. Lonnie.
Digging in to try it again. Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now to Chisenhall. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, man, I don't know if he was trying to go that way, if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, that thing was riding inside and starting to rise, but I think he was lucky that it caught him in the fleshy part of his upper arm. Getting hit in the soft tissue is always better than the elbow or the wrist.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Liam Hendricks answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Ready with the 0-1. 1-1. Lifetime versus this arm. Hitless in 3 at-bats. One and one now to Encarnacion. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Looking to leave him loaded. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Vogt has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full. It's the Indians 3, the Jays nothing.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to short. Lindor gloves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Standing in, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a little tapper. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Blue Jays go down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Runners on the move for second. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
That was a quick release right there from the second baseman. Very easily could have been an infield hit, but he erased any hopes of that with a good athletic throw.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. A couple of walks for him thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate. He just fouled it off.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hernan Perez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, they've really struggled here. Now, I know this is the first game of the road trip, and maybe they're not comfortable in the surroundings yet, but this offense has got to get it going.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
No.
Full count now. 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Hit to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And that misses for ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 20.
Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Standing in now, Joe Carter, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Chisenhall over to his left, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Here's Carlos Santana now. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2 down, runners at first and second. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Let it go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. To the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Indians 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez
leading off with
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jose Ramirez
takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Donaldson Ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
In now, Jared Saltalamacchia. His prior history versus this arm, 1 for 3. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Segura has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, and it's still 3-1. Back here in Cleveland, Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Ready once again, Jose Abreu. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
D-Rod.
3-2 now.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Zach McAllister comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 34, Zach McAllister.
Hernan Perez will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. In there, 0-1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. First and second now, 1 man out. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Gene Segura standing in as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Chisenhall has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a ball shot foul down the left side. Here's the 1-2. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Good work that time out of the Tribe bullpen. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. It's the Indians 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Michael Givens gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Givens.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Left fielder Michael Brantley.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Around first, he's digging for second. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. No, the call is that he trapped it.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Edwin Encarnacion will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Here's Steve Pearce now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that could hurt.
1-0 delivery. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Jones is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Runners are at first and third, one away. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field. A base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Now the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the at-bat and get the count to 0-2.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Jake Diekman takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Ronnie Chisenhall will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Looking to minimize the damage here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Ready on 1 and 2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Another 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Indians forced to settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. The Indians on top 4-1.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about. It's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Donaldson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Joe Carter will be next. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in once again, Joe Carter, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
A pause and the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Santana waiting on a 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Roberto Osuna enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Stepping in now, Jose Abreu, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Cecil is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
21, Brett Cecil.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Past history with Brett Cecil. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. He's taken him deep once. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch too high, and it's 3-0. Three and 1. Set. Here's the 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Bautista has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Digging in once again, Jared Saltalamacchia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. One-oh count. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Francisco Lindor will be next. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
Ready now, Francisco Lindor. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Cecil comes set. Here it is on 0-1.
No.
Outside for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Ball 3.
Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Michael Brantley would be next. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Left fielder number 23, Michael.
Stepping up now,
Brantley.
Michael Brantley. Past history with Brett Cecil. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high. Two out with the man at first. runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here's the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a changeup right down the middle. Here it is on 3-1. A changeup over the inside corner.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Nate Jones enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
65, Nate Jones.
Edwin Encarnacion will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. The 0-2 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 0-2 once more. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. So striding in, Stephen Vogt,
Leading
0
off for
for
the Blue
2 with a
Jays,
walk for him so far.
Stephen Vogt.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. fastball that just misses inside.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Hit back up the middle to his left. Lindor throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box, Jose Bautista, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Hernan Perez is on deck. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try it again, 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Settling in now, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have come home and gotten the victory they needed. It'll set up Game 7 tomorrow for all the marbles as this one is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game.